You were asked by Ms. Takuda about access to samples previously paid for by the U.S. government. And I want to read the exact testimony from Dr. Erbelding so that you can understand what we're working off of. The question, was it EcoHealth that told you they had the samples? Answer, they did. They did give me an approximate number. I don't recall what it was. Question, did they tell you that the samples were in their possession? Answer, I believe I asked, you have access to these samples? Do you have access to these samples? I think that, to the best of my recollection, that's how I phrased the question, and I got an affirmative answer. Question, you asked, do you have access, and they responded yes. Answer, this was Peter Daszak, yes. Question, there wasn't an elaboration on the yes. Answer, I did not ask further questions. I took his representation as truthful. You testified a couple minutes ago that you were very forthright with NIH and NIAID that you actually didn't have access to the samples.
Correct.
Is Dr. Erbelding lying?
Dr. Erbelding is the statements you just read out. She says she doesn't recall, I believe, I think that. Clearly Dr. Erbelding either wasn't in the conversation where I clearly stipulated we do not have access to those samples, we do have access to the sequences, or perhaps she's mistaken sequences for samples. But whatever one might tease apart from her memory, what matters is the record, which is the email sent to NIH proposing the work to be done and the revised specific aims, which clearly state no further samples will be brought out of China and that sequences are already in EcoHealth's possession.
And we don't have those emails, so
we will happily share them with you, of course.
And the samples are still in the custody of the Wuhan Institute?
Well, unless they're not. But to the last of my knowledge, they were in the freezers in Wuhan.
Is
and
there
over 15,000 of them.